And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Kicks it out to Beasley. Screen by Brand. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Here's Beasley. Sweet move. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Beasley's got his second basket.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
A really good start for him overall. He's already having a big impact on this game.
The offensive rebound. Goes back up. That one wide left.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And you can get used to that from Shepherd. He likes to keep the ball moving.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Williams. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Into the lane. Beasley with a clean look. And it's Miami with another.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lillard from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. It's all knotted up.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
So both teams making some changes here. Now, here is Haywood to the middle. Here's Brand. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. 1:14 left in the first. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Back to Oakley. The second chance effort. Kicks it out to Beasley. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Pass to Shepherd. The 3 from Harden. Nailed from three-point land.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden. Able to put his shot up right off that pass.
Lillard looking around. The screen from Thompson. Lillard attacking. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. No good from Brand. Lillard with it. It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Now, here's Isaac. Thompson outside. The three for Doncic. The three ball from Doncic.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Now Hero. This one for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the inside. Good ball movement here by Miami. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Harden's got 6 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Harden. Following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Hero, no good. McGrady outside. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Fast break, Doncic. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. Harden missing his last shot. Pass to McGrady. He takes it in. Now Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Miami trails by 3. Miller with the ball. To the paint. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
There's exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Oubre outside. Reeves outside. Here's Drummond. Oubre outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. On deep, Reeves. Miller grabs the miss. 32 seconds left in the first half. Kicks it out to Harden. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm just going to say this. It's too easy for Harden. He is so good at recognizing when to rise up in that mid-range.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Lillard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Eight seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harden outside. Gets it off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles leads by only 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 1-point game. Inside. Towns down low. Kicks it out to Lillard. Five on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. From outside the arc. Reeves outside. Towns the screen. They shoot again. Beasley with the rebound. Miami with the ball. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here is Lillard. Towns the screen. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Here's Dillingham. Still without a basket. Buries the long-range jumper. And Miami leads by 2. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Reeves outside. Towns the screen. Reeves into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Reeves has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Williams with a clean look. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Williams has got 9.
And he needs to keep hitting from downtown, but Williams knows he has to make this on a consistent basis.
Tries the spin move. No good from Beasley.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Reeves. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Reeves has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Isaac with the steal. And here's the fast break. Over in the corner, White. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Beasley. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Los Angeles leading by 8. To the inside. And that one's good. Towns.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Reeves after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. White looking around. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dillingham. Nothing on the board. Driving to the basket. Beasley fires.
Michael Beasley.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Poked loose.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles. Number 9, Derek White.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. He has 6. Here's McGrady. Drives to the hoop. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Beasley.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
The Miami team.
And so it's Los Angeles. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Hero. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And stolen by Miller. Tipped away. Outside, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And here's Reeves outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. And Los Angeles leads by 9.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
So he gets them both.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And they recover it. Lillard, right side. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And that's collected by Miller. Miami trails by 7. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Hero. Miller with the ball. Williams picks him up. There's Hero with the 3. They get it again. On the wing, Hawkins. Miami no good on that time either. Los Angeles leading by 7. Lillard outside. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That first step of Lillard, dead wrong.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys.
Shooting for Miami.
Thank you, David.
Michael Beasley.
And both free throws good for Beasley.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Reeves outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires the three. Beasley with the rebound. Miami trails by 7. Here's Shepard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
We saw this with Shepard in college, right? Even as a freshman, Kentucky typically had him out on the floor to close games.
Lillard outside. Over in the corner, Isaac. Back to Lillard. Drummond the screen. Lillard misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out left to the wing. Beasley the screen. Pass to Shepard. Beasley outside. Miami needs to get a shot on it.
Every game Haywood plays, I wish good luck to whoever has the job of keeping him off the boards, because it's literally impossible. He is a driven player on the backboard.
And he makes both free throws.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Lillard outside. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Money!
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Beasley for 3. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And Los Angeles with some changes.
Substitution on the floor.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Oubre, no one around him. Los Angeles with another miss. Down low. And stolen by Williams. And a Oubre off the drive. Count it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Beasley outside. Oubre pulls it in. Outside, White. No good on the triple. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on them.
Streak and fucking play now and fucking losing in my team, bro. Fucking
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement.
Jump ball.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Adebayo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Holmgren with it. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So many things that Adebayo does as a big man, but it's that passing skill that really separates him.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Outside, Hero. Kept alive. Pass to Ware. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Hero, no good.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And here's Miami. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Puts up a deep three. Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got 5.
Yeah, he's not only accurate, he's got the range.
That'll be a 5-second call. And Miami has possession. 7-point differential. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. And that one drops for him.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Adebayo. Inside. Here's Wiggins. There's Hero with the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall.
2 minutes.
Now here's Holmgren. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. The Heat making a switch here. The Heat leading by 13. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Thanks, David. And here is Dort. Scoreless thus far. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Out to the wing. Back to Mitchell. It's a pick by Love. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They